some things you don't seek in friendships, but I used to seek everything in them. Like I used to seek all my world in them.
Jealousy is love going in two different directions.
Do not look at people's life on social media. Like everyone is showing their most perfect, beautiful, crisp life.
You concentrate on a thought that becomes solidified in your psyche. What does that mean to let go, and what does it mean to hold on to something?
Paying off, her face is on that product right now.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Little Life Lessons. I have two wonderful guests with me and I'll let them introduce themselves.
My name is Prishita. I am turning 26 this year. Oh my god, big age. But yes, excited, fun and nervous about it. I am a performing artist and a teaching artist as well. Dancing, modeling, singing, teaching kids, love kids. Moved to New York almost 3 years back, and just thinking of elongating my stay. Let's see what's there for me. Yes.
I love her personally.
They're like two best friends. That's why I was like, I have to have them on the podcast together.
Cuties.
Yes. Hi, I'm Lily.
Liliana, say your full name.
Liliana.
Hey.
I never go by that, but she said Prishita. So
Yes.
I'm Liliana.
Yes.
And I'm a dancer and want to be creative in New York, I guess.
You are creative.
Yes, of everything, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
And I moved to New York almost 2 years back. And that's when I met Prishi, but I was
Yes.
born here. So I moved back.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is one thing that you feel like you've really taken away from your 2 to 3 years here in New York?
Good question. Taking away. Okay. Oh, so much stuff.
Yeah.
I've grown so much in the past 2 years. I feel like Prishi can relate. Also, I met Prishi right off the bat. Like, I
It's
got
such a
off the
beautiful
plane
thing,
and I
yeah.
met Prishi. Like, really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not literally.
but,
Okay. You got off the plane, you're like,
At the airport.
hey girl. No, like, that's so funny.
Yeah, like the first couple months of moving to New York, I was fresh and I had no idea where I was going. I was so lost, and that's why I confided in Prishi so much, because she was like this anchor that had already been in New York for a while. And also, she's older and she's insightful and she's wise. She's so wise, beyond her years. So,
gonna
what
cry.
I've taken away from New York is the hustle is real.
Yeah.
People are here to grind. I've learned so many things about perseverance and also like human like motivation and ambition. Everyone's so ambitious.
For sure, I feel like I can't even recognize what I was back in India anymore. Like, I think I needed this change so much, and New York came as a blessing in disguise, because I never dreamed of New York. So when it happened, I'm like, wow, I think I was always meant to come here. I love change. I love doing different things. I know I have different versions of me, and New York really helped me grow into all those different parts of me. And I have changed so much for the best. I feel like I'm changing every month. Like, the growth is crazy, the lessons are insane, and everything is just teaching me so much more about myself. Like, this is the first time I'm learning about myself. Like, this solitude in this really chaotic city is helping me learn so much about myself. Like, what do I want to do? Who am I? And where do I want to go? Who do I want to surround myself with? What's my routine? Like, these things I didn't have it. Imagine. But I think everything happens for a reason. So it's really helping me grow into myself.
Oh, I love that. So we were just talking about friendships. What is your biggest advice on keeping a friendship long term?
Yes, and we've had kind of a long term, I would say,
Yeah.
relationship. That's a great question because it's so important in this day and age. People are more disconnected and it's easier to lose sight of people. I've experienced it for the first time actually moving to New York. That's why I think, going back to the last question, I've learned a lot in New York because I've learned a lot about pain as well. I've gone through things that I didn't used to go through, and I'm like, damn, okay. Okay. Like personal growth to max. The most important thing about keeping a long-lasting relationship, communication. We've been through that.
Yeah.
There were times where I didn't communicate what I was thinking or feeling, and she was like, hey, like, wake up. She checked me real quick. She checked me.
I feel like that's what a good relationship does.
Yeah.
Because you kind of like want to know how the other person's feeling.
No, but to, like, even also to correct myself, I think I've learned that firstly to be your own person and to come off as authentic as possible. When you show up authentically, they accept you authentically, and you accept other person's authenticity as well. So I think what I feel like is just showing up real and accepting real. Like, not falling in love with the potentiality of a friendship, but falling in love for who they are as a person. You know, when you find an image of someone and you're like, so they're not meeting my expectation because it was all made up in my mind. Like, I was thinking this narrative, but also learning each other's love languages and like communicating and finding a middle ground that, hey, this is how I like to communicate. Can we do that? If not, then maybe that friendship was never about to work. But we've always had these, and like, we are always trying to come to the middle ground that, hey, like, she knows and I know, like, okay, this is how we should be doing these things, and every friendship is different, and this is how it works here. But all the other, like, of course, like, there's different languages, there are different ways of like understanding each other. So, but in ours, like, it was more like understanding and coming to middle ground to what works for both of us. Yeah.
And to add another thing to that, it's hard because when you first meet somebody, I think especially in New York, everyone is so talented and creative, and they have this mask on because that's kind of like how they operate in the world. So you can really see someone for not who they are. Like, you can really like see someone as like, oh, they're so cool, they do this, and this, and not really get to know them. And then when that excitement wears off, you're like, oh, now I'm like not, because that happens in relationships sometimes.
Yes.
But I think it's important to, if you really truly want to be this person's friend and connect with them, to like set that aside. Not that it doesn't matter, because those are things they work for. Like, you know, whether their career field is, you know, really great or whatever it is, but also to get to know them and not put them on a pedestal, because
Yes, that's the right word. I was
like
just gonna
what you
say
were
that.
saying,
Potential of them, but not like that their real person, like who they are. And everyone is a human, and yeah.
Have you guys ever gone through a friendship heartbreak, and how do you deal with it?
Friendship heartbreak.
I have
wanna take
honestly
that?
gone through a lot of friendship heartbreaks, but I think it also came from my own like childhood, because the feeling of being unloved. So I used to pour into people a lot more than maybe they were even not accustomed to it or never knew how to receive it. Because of course, when you have a good foundation, some things you don't seek in friendships, but I used to seek everything in them. Like, I used to seek all my world in them, and then that led to being, what do you call it, people pleasing tendencies. So I used to do that a lot, and then again, like, pouring so much, and I used to not receive anything back. And then one day they would just like ghost me or like abandon me, and there was a repeated pattern of like abandonment and da 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 da. And I think I had to step back and like really evaluate, like, Prish, maybe you just need to discover yourself. And that's when I said, the more I started confiding in myself and learning about myself, who am I? Like, hey, I love the color red. I didn't even know that, but now I know it because I started working on myself. So now I show up more real. So I accept them for their own reality, and having my boundaries up as well. Like, how much do I want to give? How much do I want to receive? It's just like learning so much about myself. But friendships breakups are the hardest, because sometimes you share so much with them, different journeys, different emotions, and they know so much about you, and then one day you just wake up and you're like, so what happened? You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, like those are really, really hard, I think.
I think sometimes it hurts more than a real heartbreak.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a real heartbreak you can get over in like a week or two, maybe like a month. But like, no. I mean, sometimes it takes me a while though. But I feel like a friendship heartbreak, you kind of expect them to like stay there long term and be there.
Yes. I would say me as well. I think I'm like going through a friendship heartbreak at the moment, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I usually process things afterwards. That's why I love how you put things, because you're so analytic with the way that you kind of compartmentalize like your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts, and you're able to analyze them one by one. Where me, I'm just like a mess up there, and then I realize after time what was really going on. So I think moving to New York, being closer to people that I wasn't close to when I moved away, because I didn't grow up here, kind of changed our relationship. And it's hard because it's like you said, you wake up and it's all different. But I think there's a beauty in that too, because everything changes. I love change as well. You have to love change if you live in New York. I feel like it's a constant flow of new information, new people, new circles. And that's why it's always good to cherish your
And
inner
everyone
circle.
grows on different level. Like some people go pretty quick, some people slow down, and for the new version of you, either your past people will accept it or might not accept it, and maybe you have to open yourself to new people now or new energies now. So maybe when you release a friendship, there's like blessing in disguise as well. Maybe
Yeah.
like the paths were not aligning, you know. So yeah, I don't mourn loss anymore. I don't mourn breakups anymore. I wish the best for them, and maybe we were not supposed to align, and that's why it didn't like work out. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's one thing that you really see through this journey of being in New York that you have held on tight to? Like one belief? What is one thing that you really hold tight to?
What I've held on to is that I personally feel I'm always supported. Like there's a new shift in me. This city has so much to offer. Like my lowest, I've never felt lowest, because I feel like the next morning I wake up and I have an answer. Always. Like it's such a blessing. I don't think I've had this
course.
before, and it's just I'm getting goosebumps, but really, like I feel like I always find the right people. I always find the right answers. It's like I'm thinking about like how am I gonna figure that out, and the next minute I either get a message or I step out and I meet someone and they're like, I got you. Like literally, like I feel like no, like, and also I think we both have
Yeah.
witnessed. Like I got a free plant the other day, just for like when I was thinking that damn, I need a new plant now because I need a new beginning in my life, and
I was there.
just this guy just like gave it to me, and it's just like this is what I'm saying. Like it's not even about financial things. It's like I set an intention, it just comes.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've had that before. Like it's only happened here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
Like, I think one thing about New York is that you manifest so quickly.
Yes.
If you have a clear intention, that thing will come to you in 0.5 seconds.
Yes.
Everyone.
But it works the opposite way. Like if you believe this
Yeah.
negative thought and you like send out negative energy, it comes back to you real quick too. So yeah, that's how
This
I guess
island has something going on.
something going. No, it literally does. Like I felt when I moved here, I felt pulled here. Like I felt like it was like New York reaching its hands out to
Yeah.
me. But now I feel like I'm being released low key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Release and let go. I like that. For me, it was belief of self.
Yeah.
Like, you're right. You do have to have a clear intention. And I was so young when I moved here, and I didn't have that. And it's so important to be grounded in yourself and to... You have to communicate that to the world. And like you said, it'll be attracted to you. As long as you want it, like, you can go get it. Like, that's what this city offers. Yes.
Accessibility of every version of you.
Exactly. And I love what you said about letting go as well. I actually just read this book. I want to talk about it so
Talk
bad
about
because
it.
it's life-changing. Have you read The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer?
I've heard about. Wait, you told me about that.
Did I tell you about
yeah,
that?
day at the shoot.
Oh, yes. I just finished it, actually. And it talks
Can
about
I
that.
borrow it?
Of course.
That's so sweet.
Of course. It has my little notes in it, but of course. And my friend AJ actually gave that to me. Shout out to AJ. But release and let go.
Yes.
It's the
Detachment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the path to a higher being. So we're always receiving information every single day.
Yes.
Every second of the day we're taking in. When are we going to release and
Yeah.
let that go and let it just let life pass
Yeah.
through you and not at you
Yeah.
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 type thing.
love that. I really love that.
type
So,
thing.
I feel like there's a lot of people in this world that live in this stage where they can't let go of something, whether it be from the past or their childhood, and they kind of live based on that anxiety or insecurity. And from what you guys have said, it kind of seems like you guys had to let go of some version of yourself in the past, whether it be like the lack of self-love, thinking that you are not good enough. What is one thing that you feel like you had to let go? Because we just talked about the thing that you held on tight to. But what's one thing that you have to let go, or a piece of advice you would give to somebody to let go of something?
You know, honestly, I have to let go a lot still.
Me too.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a journey. Something so beautiful though in the book, and this connects to your question, is what does it mean to let go, and what does it mean to hold on to something? And what it explains so beautifully, which really clicked for me, is the science behind the psyche. And what is the psyche? So the psyche is basically, it's crazy. It's basically our consciousness and our unconsciousness. It's the collection of the human mind. It's everything that's inside there, and we're just aware of it. We're not the psyche. But how do you build the psyche? It's you solidify a thought. The thoughts aren't ours. They're ever passing, and he uses a metaphor.
Yeah.
which is insane. I actually wanted to talk about this because I just read it like recently. And he says that just as a fish passing through water, it can pass through water, but it can't pass through ice. And what is ice? Just concentrated water. So basically, all you do is, if you concentrate on a thought, that becomes solidified in your psyche, and that becomes who you are and who your character is. So, what was your question? Your question was, let me go back to your question.
It was a piece of advice you'd give to someone to let go of something in the past, or how do you let go of something, or have you let go of something in the past?
I think it's that you stop giving so much energy and time to the thoughts that you don't want to.
I love that. How do you do that?
Exactly.
Because sometimes it
it's hard.
shows up.
It shows up again. You have to realize that you're not your thoughts, and you're just the continuation. You're putting energy behind your thoughts. So why continue to put energy behind these thoughts that are keeping you back?
Yeah, and does that?
It's so hard. But
Does that sometimes feel like, oh, am I being avoidant? So, like, if a thought shows up and a person's like, okay, I'm going to not put energy into that, when's the moment where it's healthy and, like, okay, I'm directing my energy, and when's the moment where I'm being avoidant?
That's a good question. You have to look at the end goal. You have to look at who is the person I want to be. If I'm avoiding something for my own benefit, I will know. It's a feeling. It feels pure. It feels like you're detoxifying yourself. If you're avoiding something because of lack of like wanting to feel that emotion, or of like, avoid and detachment, that feels like a restraint. It feels like you're not being true to yourself. And it all comes back to being in alignment, like, with yourself. If you're grounded and you know the person you want to be, the person you've been, and the person you are right now, because it's all one in the end, there's only the present moment, then, and you're in tune, I feel like Prishita can relate, if you're in tune with your intentions and your emotions, you'll know the difference. Yeah.
No, exactly. Like,
Period.
literally, this year I've been understanding that nothing is yours. Like, you don't, the less you hold on to things, there's nothing to even let go of. Like, your thoughts are not yours, your past is not yours, the narratives you tell yourself, nothing is yours. You're not supposed to own anything. So if you don't own anything, then you don't have to let go. So the entire concept goes back to detachment. Like, let things happen. Let things happen. Let the thoughts come and go. Just stay in the present. What can you do about it? But nothing really defines you. And I think that's what I had to let go of. I used to always say that my past defines me. Everything that happened is who I am now. And like, just blaming everyone in my past and this and that. But I'm like, what can we do now? It's done. It's all in the past. What is mine is this present. What
And
can
it's
I
not
do?
you.
Yeah.
It's just what you like experienced. It's an
Exactly.
event. That's
Yes.
what the book says too. It's
Yeah.
an event that happened. Are you events now? Like, you're going by events? That's
yeah,
the name?
that's what I'm saying. And
Literally,
literally, that's what I felt like. No, like, that doesn't define who I am. And I just have to let go of that narrative that things define me. But nothing, I am ever evolving. Like, that's what I tell myself. Like, I am ever evolving, ever changing. Today I like something, tomorrow I might not like it. It's hard to keep up with myself. I'm like, wow, I changed. What happened? But I just changed. You are never meant to be in a box. You're never meant to just, oh, I just want to do this. No, you can do 10,000 things and be whatever you want. So never attaching yourself to the concept of you and the idea of you. Like, no, I'm only gonna be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, as creatives here in New York City, even though we're not attaching ourselves to one thing, because you can be truly anything you want to be, as a creative, how do you stay motivated in your creativity? Because it's so easy to, like, lose sight of that, especially as we're getting older,
Stress. Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. I think, personally, like I kind of said when we met, the Fit Rank interview, they were like, how do you keep on dancing? Honestly, this is me. Like, I feel so myself when I dance, when I'm on camera, when I like model. So it would be a betrayal of myself to not pursue it. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the same. Like, I choose love. Everything that pours love through me. I love expressing myself through different ways, and I'm always like looking for ways, like, either, again, she said, any form of art, like, as long as I get to love and share, that's what keeps me motivated. That's why I look for teaching jobs. I love kids. I look for those jobs. I'm always on the lookout as well. I'm always on, like, you need to start using your social media better, because there's always castings happening everywhere. Like, I use my phone, I use Instagram and social media to look, like, who's looking, what kind of jobs are they looking, does it align with me, not this, let me apply to some other thing. So I'm always on the lookout of what new I can. And also not just in creative fields. Like the other day I worked at an event, which she owns a wine store here, and I worked at an event, and I'm like, I just love being around people, and maybe this is something I can do as well. And also you need some filler jobs which brings you back to your artistic jobs as well. Like, you need different things going on in your life. Like, I can't do one thing. I've realized I need multiple and that's what keeps me motivated. It's, I want to teach as well, and I want to dance as well, and then I want to model as well, and then I want to work in events. Like, I want to meet new people, and like having different avenues keeps me so motivated. I look forward to it. I'm like, oh, today is different. Today I'm at a podcast. Today I'm meeting Michelle. Like, so looking forward to doing different things in life is what keeps me motivated, and not just like sticking to, no, this is the only way I'm going to express myself. No. Like, there's so many different ways, and I want to tap into every room where I can.
That. Yeah, and this city really offers that.
Yes,
like, this is the place to do all that.
Yeah.
I love that outlook, because I think a lot of people have so many different avenues, but actually want one avenue. Like, if you look at dancers, there's dancers that train since they were 3 years old, and they stick with dancing, and it's like their thing, and they're known to be a dancer. And I think there are some people like that, and then there's some people that don't want to be defined by one thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that you you see that as like a positive is good, because I know some people don't, and I see it as a positive too.
Yes.
Like, I want
You do so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Literally, this
Everything.
girl, everything.
She's everywhere.
I am really inspired by you. Like,
Yeah, same.
honestly, and how well you structure it as well. Like, you know, you can think in your head like, oh, I want to do these 10,000 things, but where's the action? Where's the discipline? Where's the structure? But you have that, and that's why you're able to compartmentalize your day into like, this 1 hour I'm doing this, next hour I'm doing this, and see, it shows up, it's paying off. Her face is on that product right now.
Pull it up.
Like what? No, because like, it's not just about being creative, it's about the actions, and you are putting, and I'm learning so much from you. Like, every time I'm like, look at this girl, she also like does videography, she also records other people, she's behind the scenes, in front of the scenes.
Honestly, yeah. How do you do it? Can I ask you a question?
Like no, it's so beautiful. And look at her house, like, it reflects who she is as a person. I really feel that your space reflects who you are as a person, and it, like, as soon as I entered, I'm like, I got such beautiful vibes from like your, and I'm very big on energy. Like, as soon as I enter a space, I know if I belong here or not, and I was like, I am so comfortable and I'm so calm. Like, immediately.
Gosh.
Yes,
I'm actually about to tear up a little bit. That it's crazy. Thank you so much.
No.
Thank you guys. Like, oh, that was so. You're so good at like putting people in light. And
I see light in everyone, and I see light in you.
and you have that too.
Yeah.
That's why you can say, I love that stuff. I okay, but thank you guys so much. I want to know, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? What is that thing that really drives you, that North Star that you're like, okay, this is my highest self?
I want to be on camera so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, doing, because with dance, to be honest, like I said, it's me, and it to
It's
the
your
point where
self-expression.
it's my self-expression. It's the way I talk. It's my language. It's my love language.
Yeah.
And so in a world where we capitalize over those things and the actions that we do, I don't really know where I fall in like the dance category of like where I want to dance, what I want to do with it materialistically. So I want to explore my on-camera self. I want to model more. I want to just be in more projects where I feel like I can express every part of my being, because that's what I'm learning. New York tests you, but it also shows you different versions of yourself, and I've learned that I have so much inside that I still can show. I've always known, but this is about like just doing it.
Yeah.
Like I've always known. Like there's always been a feeling.
Yeah.
I think that's happening for you though. You might not have like a clear knowing of what you want to do with that specific thing, but that path is going to be carved out for you as you continue to pursue it. Even like that fit ring thing. I don't think you could have ever imagined something like that.
Yeah,
where you're
right?
literally wearing
Yeah.
points.
But
shoes.
your dance helped
Yeah.
it for this. See,
Of
like, you know,
course.
like as a
Yeah.
dancer, that job helped you and you were able to be in your ballet shoes and step into. So I keep telling her that you don't know where dance is taking you, but dance is being used everywhere. Like somehow it just helps you. And also like I saw Lily from like her beginning stage, and to be even able to say these words, like she was so like I'm not able to find the right word, but she was like everywhere. But that's obvious, like that's everyone's journey in the beginning. So like I've seen her grow so much to her being this calm and being able to, you know, even say that what she wants now is such a big growth. I've seen, because I know like we used to have this conversation. She was like, when is it gonna happen? I'm like, Lily, it's gonna happen.
It's already happening.
Calm
And now
down.
look at her. Now she's saying that it's a disrespect if I don't pursue it. Exactly, ma'am. I was like, yes, it will happen. Like, just be patient.
You guys are so good. How about you, Prishita? In the next 3 to 5 years, what is your North Star? Where do you see yourself?
Honestly, just doing everything
She's
out
got her
of
artist
love. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have
Artiste.
it literally
Artiste.
working
Citizenship,
on that.
actually.
Citizenship.
Very
hard.
Give it to me. Yes, but I really wanna be, you know, be part of like creative projects. I wanna work with creative people. Like that's what I'm longing for. I wanna be in rooms full of creatives, full of passionate people. I wanna devote my life to, of course, art and creativity. Like that's what I'm seeing myself. I wanna travel more for work. And share more. I really want to start teaching more beginner classes, or like I just want to get people started. Like I feel like I have that energy where I want to create a welcoming and safe space. Like dancing was never that serious, and I can see that every time I step outside and even I do like a two step, people just want to join. And I'm like, yes, like that's, I think my purpose is in helping people like get started, get moving, get grooving, because we have lost that somewhere, and I want to create that safe space. So that's what I want to do. And for sure, like I want to express myself like even more with like good brands, good projects. I'm being very intentional with the brands I work with, like their morals. And I work with a lot of small businesses, and I've been loving that as well. But even with like other things, I want to do more commercials. I want to get into acting so bad. Like I really love expressing myself and like stepping into a different role and seeing like where I can go after that. So do that. And use my voice more. I'm learning how can I do that more, but like use my voice more to, you know, not influence, but again, I'm fine. I'm that's my journey, I think, for the next 3 years. Like how can I use this to, you know, create a community or space?
That was so beautiful.
Yeah.
That was so beautiful.
So many things I said.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm so sorry. I just read somewhere that friends should come together and do a manifestation date where you just like come together and talk about everything you want in life. Like get a tea, get a glass of wine or something, and just speak it out loud in the air so that the universe can hear what you want.
And this is your chance. This is your chance. We actually will get to more of that.
Yes.
In this day and age, a lot of us use social media. So how do you deal with, if do you compare yourself?
Comparison?
Yeah, comparison, or if you feel any kind of jealousy, how do you deal with that emotion?
Right now, I feel a little off center, okay? But when I was really centered, I viewed everything else as beautiful, but not, I detached myself really well. I was really good at being like that. If someone was gorgeous, for example, on social media or achieving this amazing thing, I was like, that's gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. That has nothing to do with me. That's usually when I am focusing on myself, when I'm off social media for at least the mornings, and then I like go on it maybe in the afternoon. Honestly, I'm dealing with like addiction of social media though. And that's why I feel like I'm not centered, because I'm going through that right now. But I delete the app if I have to. I have to delete it. And I have to understand that what the book also let me understand is, are you in love with achievements or are you in love with the journey? But it says something really interesting. Jealousy is love going in two different directions, because it's love towards this one thing that exists externally to you. You don't really know a lot about. You just see like the cover of it, you just see how it presents itself externally, and then it's a betrayal of love for yourself. Jealousy is actually a good teacher. It teaches you what you do want. If you're lost in life and you don't know what you want, look at the people that you're jealous of, and like that's a good roadmap to understand what to do next. But then you have to be critical and realistic and be like, hey, like, do I want to pursue this thing? Like, I could look at Tate McRae and be like, oh, I wish I was on that stage. Okay, are you gonna sit down in the studio and make albums and then go and perform it? That's the thought process that you have to go through, and then you're able to detach yourself, be like, actually, being in the studio and putting out albums and then singing them, trying to get signed to a record label is not my path. So Tate can have that. I'm going to focus on what I can actually realistically do today.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yeah, and I really look up to a lot of people that I want to be like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always so refreshing because I'm like, actually, I can do that because I do want to take the small steps now. It's refreshing to see yourself in another person and be able to like mirror their actions. Because when you see yourself in another person, but you're not aligned with that lifestyle whatsoever, it causes more pain. It causes more distance from your actual self, I feel like. Yeah, because why are you trying to be other people when you don't even know yourself?
I love that. I love that.
Thing.
All these answers have been so good.
I feel like we're just so much bombarded with information, things that we were never even meant to know about people, and I think that's what is polluting our own original thoughts. So I am constantly like trying to see like who do I even like. I just want inspiration. Like when I look up to these people, I'm like, they did put in the work, as I talk about you as well. It's just didn't land for them. They put in the work. Of course, luck is a factor, but luck comes when you set the intention, you know? So I'm just telling myself that their timing and my timing is different. Their path is different. Their background is different. The country they live, especially now when I'm going through the entire paperwork, adds so much. So just reminding myself, and also your second thought is what matters. Like the first thought always comes like, so they got it, so their life looks like this, but the second one is, but mine is also beautiful. Mine is also. So I read somewhere that it's not your first thought, it's the second thought. Like how do you actually interpret it? Like, so maybe that's why like we had this conversation before, that relaxing, and also like taking the pause in like really like defining, okay, so like this is not me, this doesn't define me, and also my path is different. What if someone else looks up to me and they're like, wow, Prishita has that life going on, you know? And that's when I tell people, like, do not look at people's life on social media. Like everyone is showing their most perfect, beautiful, crisp life, and that was never the aim for social media. Social media was supposed to show like what was really happening, but now as it's everyone's portfolio and resume, so you only see like perfect, but there's 24 hours in a day and you'd never know what happens the next minute in their life. So just like reminding ourselves that. And I honestly don't care about, like when I post, I'm like, I don't care about views. I don't care about. I like and story. I'll have the most fun with stories. I feel like we need to bring back, like just having fun. Like I just want to have fun right now. Like I'm in that age. Like and I want everyone to have fun. And I'm like literally giggling when someone like posts something fun. I'm like, yes, go be whimsy, go have fun. And I want to be part of that. I text people. I'm like, hey, so can I join you for that next time? Like I'm not jealous like that. I'm like, can I also do that with you? Because you're able to do it. That's what breaks the jealousy. Like, hey, can I come for the session? Okay, I see that you're doing well. Can we create something together?
I agree. Oh my god, that's such
Just
a good point.
collaborate.
And also support. Like when I see somebody doing something really great,
Yes.
I actually am so happy for them.
Yes.
Because I'm like, or even if I'm like, oh, I wish I had that, but like seeing them and seeing the work that they put in
Yes.
and
Yeah.
seeing who they are, whoa, that's so cool. And you just
Yes.
support them. Because it actually is
Yes.
something. Because I
Yeah.
think a part of jealousy is like you push down the desire to support them because you kind of have like this negative energy more, but
Yeah.
I think it's more important to be like, whoa, that's like
Yeah.
really cool, and seeing it as face value.
No, it inspires me when people do what they love to do. Like that's what I tell. Like I love when people create things. I'm like, you put in the work, you envision something, and you're able to materialize it in real life. Like I love people who are able to do that, and that's the projects I want to be part of. Like people just creating things out of their head. Like how can you get it out? And literally it inspires me. I'm like, if they are able to do it, what's stopping me? Like that's what like I want to do that too, and I want to like maybe one day I'll be able to do that too when the time is right, when I am ready to receive it as well. So that's the energy I've been looking at.
Yes, we are living in that energy. So one more thing about like the negative side of things, but tell me how you deal with either hate comments from other people or like family friends or like people that don't believe in you or just negative comments from within.
Wow. Recently, I've gotten
Insecurity,
some hate
honestly.
comments. It's a reflection of what they feel inside, and social media has allowed people to have this funnel of negativity. It's actually crazy because the way we manifest things, it's crazy how people don't believe in manifestation. You talk to a bunch of people, and guys, only like 1% of people believe in it actually, truly what it is.
I feel like
Yes, and so someone I follow on TikTok that I love, he's so insightful. He says that we've manifested the world that we're living in.
Yeah.
We've put so much negativity out there because it reflects, our fears, what we're scared of.
Yeah.
And so I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to that. Scary. It's scary. Has it ever happened to me where I've seen something awful on social media and wanted to comment about it? Yes. I've restrained myself though too, because you don't know what that person has been through. You don't know the context of that.
It's great that you still pursue what you want to pursue and not let that stop you, because you shouldn't. Because how you said with like the negative, putting the negative in the world and it manifests, you putting the good and creating your content will manifest too.
I agree
and you're meant to, like, I think the universe wants you to stay on your path, you know?
That's the thing. When you become yourself and you truly are happy and do what you want to do, you make this life better. You make the world better. You're helping. If you're stuck in a path that isn't you and you just have to do it because you're like, oh, this is the path I chose, you're actually doing bad for the world. You show up to work not wanting to be there. You aren't in your best mood and your best, you don't bring your best version to yourself, to the world. And so I agree. Like, you have to be happy. That's what it is. Pursue happiness, because then it trickles off. It's like a drop in a pond. It ripples. It's a ripple effect.
Honestly, grateful. I've never had hate comment on social media. I believe in not engaging with these energies like at all as well. But I'll think about it like, where did they come from? No, not my time to like spend. But I've had a cousin when I moved to New York, and he was like, I can't believe you moved from all the way from India to pursue dancing in New York. And at that point I was living with him, and he was just so like, like they're not hiring dancers in Broadway anymore. Like, he used to just give me all the bad news around this art, and I'm like, okay, what about it? Okay, I don't care. And I don't know why I was in that attitude. I'm like, I don't care whatever you inform. I am here to do what I want to do, and I'm not going to stop myself from doing that to what you think about it. And then one day he was like, I used to do wedding photography and I don't do it anymore. And I'm like, makes sense. Because your life is not full of what you want to do. You are imposing that insecurity on me. And I soon moved out of his house. I now live on my own. Who knew? From 6 months of living in New York, now I live for 3 years, and I'm this independent person now, and I don't even talk to him anymore. Like, I don't do grudges. I don't do, let me prove it. No, I knew I was supposed to do it, and it all happened. So I just try not to like give my attention to, like, because I know they're just unhappy in their life, and I wish that I'm like, literally, like, I hope you find love and happiness in your own life, that you're able to see where I'm seeing, like, what I want to do in life. And so I know they're all coming from like just unsatisfied life, but it's all in your hands. Like, it's literally like, I was able to do it. He's already in New York. He would have been able to do it too. But yeah.
I think too, I recently realized I don't like being judged for what makes me uniquely myself.
Yeah.
And I won't allow that anymore because I would say I've experienced people really close to me being like, why are you doing that? Like, trying to even just be controlling over the way I express myself and over the way I think, or like thinking that I'm, with lack of a better word, dumb, when in reality, that's not what that is. Yeah. It's just another way of thinking, another way of going about life. So I'm tired of feeling like I'm a burden to someone else when I'm just being myself.
Oh, oh my god, yeah, you are not a burden, and you should be able to be yourself. Because, like, the thing is, if somebody came into your life thinking that the way they want to think, and different people came into your life with different mindsets, you wouldn't be like, oh, they're a burden. You would be open to that.
Exactly. Openness, like accepting.
Yeah,
and
you'd
if
be
it's not for
accepting.
you don't have to be around that, but you don't have to downgrade someone else because you
Yeah.
feel a lack in yourself.
Right, you wouldn't treat that person
Sad.
the way that somebody else treating you in that way. Next question, which is one of the last questions here today. How would
Already?
Yeah,
Sad.
I know, right?
I could do this for hours.
I know, literally, we could.
Literally.
How would your younger self describe you?
The younger self always thought about a version of Prashita, but it always felt inaccessible. So she must be like insanely proud of me, because so many times I've thought about giving up, but I like something in me kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and the life I'm living right now is almost a blessing. Like, she didn't have these things, so I hope I'm like making her safe and happy, and I've created a beautiful home for her.
You have.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
Literally have.
Yes.
You're my hero, Prishita.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm sure your younger self is very proud of you. And
Yeah.
so happy that you became that version.
Yeah.
That was so, thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. Lily.
Me. She's a bad bitch, I think.
Period. No, I literally, yeah, definitely.
I have to say, I was born and I was like, I knew exactly who I was. I knew exactly who I
that.
was. And then life brought me on a journey, living in Europe, growing up with people, learning to adapt. And I've always known I'm going to come back to New York and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm gonna, I came out of the womb being like, I'm an actor, and like, like I would perform on stage, like off Broadway, and like I was like, sign me up to this, sign me up to that. I already know, and it's crazy to think that the child intuition was so strong at a young age, and it's so exciting to know that I already have someone that I'm like working towards, and it's my younger self.
Yes.
Like I'm working towards being with her again, low key.
Yes.
And I think that what would she think about me? She would be like, girl, work hard. Because, like, what are you doing? Like, I am working hard, but she'd be like, we have things to do. Like, lock in. Because she already knew what she wanted, and I'm just trying to make her happy right now. Do you guys go through this? When you have, like, two choices, for example, the first choice is always the right one for me. Like, the first one that I'm always drawn to is always the right one. And I second-guess myself a lot. But with anything I'm talking about. Like, I was on the train. I was like, do I sit on the left or the right? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I talked myself out of sitting on the left. When in reality, I should have sat on the left because that's where the lake was. But I sat on the right because that was my second choice. I'm realizing the first choice is always the right choice. Like, whatever you're immediately drawn to is what you have to do. And so when I was younger, I was immediately drawn to, like, acting and, like,
Nice.
being on stage.
Yeah.
And then life showed me like another path, and like I'm trying to go back to know my first choice.
Yeah, but I think like that other path was there
Yeah.
because it makes you more grateful for the new
Yes,
path,
so
the path that's more aligned.
Yeah,
It makes you like want to
true.
stay in the acting. Because if you know the people that like acted when they were really young and then they went out of it and then they
Yeah.
kind of fell out of love, like I don't think that would happen because you know what life
So true.
is
Life-
like without it.
Exactly. Life has its own timing. God's plan is seriously timing has been so in alignment. It's so valid. Everyone is on their own path. And exactly, I wouldn't have known what Lily as a dancer would look like. And thank God I do. Because she slays.
Yes, T.
Like, it's fire.
Well, thank you both so much for being a part of this podcast. Before we end this, there's actually one more thing that I do in every episode, and it's called Little Loves. So you say one thing you love about life in general right now, and one thing you love about yourself. So who wants to start off?
Prishy, go ahead.
Life is literally full of so many blessings, so many different experiences, and literally like it's full of excitement, and I'm so excited for life. Like it's always surprising me. One thing I love about myself is that I so ever evolving. Like I change, and I'm also able to adapt to situations. I learn pretty quick from my lessons, and yeah, so like just learning and adaptability is what makes me like love myself more. Really, like I love life. Like and there's love
love life
everywhere.
too.
There's people everywhere, energies everywhere. You get to learn so much. You get to experience so much. There's nature. Yeah. That's all.
Oh, I love it. I love that.
My little love, I love that I've tailored my life to my liking.
Oh, yes. Bars.
Yeah, genuinely, I found, because also I just like found a job that I like and I love about myself.
Everything. She loves herself, guys.
Oh.
So she's like, "Do you like this jacket?" I don't even have to answer. She'll be like, "I love this jacket." I was like,
Valid.
she speaks for herself highly. Yes.
Highly.
Yeah. No, in a good way. I love
Yeah.
that.
Aw,
I love that trait because I also have that trait.
I don't have.
I
You
don't know
have
what.
to. I want to say something specific, you know? Like, I love how I brush my teeth. But I love how I.
Authenticity. I love how she
I like
shows up
that.
herself. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I like how authentic I am.
For one thing that I love about life in general is that I actually really love how the weather is changing. I love warmer weather, and I didn't think I liked that
Where's
before.
the sun, ma'am? Though.
No, I know.
Where's the
This week is not gonna be good for weather, but at least it's warmer and I
Yeah.
don't have to carry a jacket.
Yeah.
There's clouds too.
Yeah, it's giving.
Dreams.
So
Yes,
pretty. Yeah.
protection.
So cute.
Thanks. And then one thing I love about myself is just the way that I show up for myself and my discipline. right now.
Yes. You better
Yeah.
be.
That's it.
I could
Loving
learn
that.
a thing or two from that.
Or more, actually.
more.
Yeah.
Thank you guys both for being on this podcast episode. You had so many beautiful things to say, and I know so many people can learn great things from you guys. And thank you guys for watching another episode of Little Life Lessons. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next Monday because it's every 2 weeks. So, bye.
Are you hungry?
No, guys, I'm so hungry. I didn't get to eat breakfast because I was cleaning the apartment. She's like, no, you don't need to. Like, don't. No.
I just saw it in the corner.
You have.
These are
Like-
good questions.
It's
Say that again. I'm recording it.
Great question.
Did you memorize these? No. What? No, this is new. Yeah, this is like
thinking of that?
yeah, based on our conversation.
Damn.
Wait, I love that. I'm clipping.